Previously on Infra. Wait, no, stop, this is from a bad take. Sorry. Sorry.
An elevator that didn't fall down. That's new. So, there should be a cell transceiver out here somewhere. Let's see if we can get it to work.
I'll see about that indeed. For now, I believe this tower is the highest structure Mark ever climbs in Infra. And that must be where the last level took place. A really sloppy mess followed by Indiana Jones and the Temple of Occupational Hazards. The escape sequence was a weak compensation for the rest of it. And balloons. What's that? Summer car another My Summer Car reference? Or not? Still a way to go. This looks like a place where batteries hide. But there aren't any. I'm disappointed. Another diary of sorts. This was definitely written after Walter had taken over the mill. He lowered the wages further, and people are having lots of accidents, so they are getting desperate and starting a strike. October the 14th, the place is shutting down. This guy writes the previous owner of the mill was friends with Walter. He wasn't the best boss either, but Walter has surpassed him in fucking the mill over. I suppose they used the strike as an excuse to shut the place down. The paper blamed the Metal Workers Union last time. This must be their side of the story.
Fascinating.
Right, I'm keeping on climbing. What's that? Not sure. I'll need to get higher. There's some kind of tower. Oh, it's rocks, not beans. A lifting device. I'll get back to it later. More trees growing on rocks. I smell a puzzle. If the light is on, check the upper fuses. Well, it's not on. So there is no problem. No batteries either. Okay, something is fishy here. Right, so even if I don't touch the bucket breaker, there is something going on with the upper fuses, as they call themselves. What? Why can't I pass? Oh, I keep banging my head on the frame. Ow. The developers really should have added a sound here. Lies, all lies. So, welcome to the highest point on Infra. Look, there are cars on the road. The city is not dead. Wait, there's an airport? So that's what that far tower is for. Are there any flights coming or going? Nope, there is only balloons right under the glide slope. Anyway... this is clearly burnt. The two working fuses are in the game. Now I head back down to throw the switch. Ow. Haha.
That did the trick. Now, let's see if there is a way to get down from here.
Well, there's always a way, thanks to gravity, but Mark probably doesn't mean that. Let's check out that lifting mechanism a bit closer. I'm still too high. Hello, Culling, my old friend. And this is my co-pilot, Trevor.
Mark, where have you been? I've been trying to reach you for hours.
I've been waiting through the tunnels. They need some urgent repair.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It looks like that collapse back in the Bergman tunnels has set off some kind of a chain reaction. Old tunnels are collapsing all over the city. I'm a bit worried about the Two Gorges Dam. The rising water levels could be bad news. Listen, where are you now?
I'm at the old steel factory.
Okay, good. The water treatment plant is nearby. I want you to go there and find out what's going on. They're not answering any of my phone calls.
All right. I'll let you know what I can find out.
The water treatment plant is the next destination, but before I reach it, it would be nice to leave this place. Okay, you win door. This room has a box puzzle, and maybe a dozen boxes, but I'll fail to see most of them until it's too late. Still, this is a much better level than the last one. The steel mill was awful, and it's probably one of the things the developers aren't happy about, because they keep tinkering with it. No one is happy with that level. I don't think its problem is the puzzles, though. The puzzles are simply tedious because of how far apart their elements are. Anyway, the worst thing about the mill level, however, is that it absolutely sucks at giving you a direction. It never does anything to draw your attention to the objective of the room. There is no clue telling you to ride the ladle when you step into the first hole. And you can't see that the car is blocking the way into the next room until you get right to it, because of the culling. It renders a black void instead of a room behind it if you're too far. Maybe the developer's idea was that the player would remember the bearing to the radio mast and head for it, but you can't really track it after you go in. Maybe through some of the windows. It doesn't really matter if they add a dozen extra routes past the puzzles. What they need is, say, have Mark talk about having read the blueprints for the place. And then Mark explains where you need to go in each room. They are working on DLC, so the voice actor is not unreachable, I assume. Or, I don't know, give me a clearly visible map in every hole, like a fire evacuation plan or something. But there is nothing. If you're playing the steel mill without knowing where to go beforehand, you'll be stuck there for hours. A key. Right, so here is this level's mystery. What's this key for? Because it is not mentioned in the guide. So, it's not necessary for a collectible, and you don't need it for an achievement. And obviously you don't need it to beat the level. What is it for? I only know what the boxes are for. They're to make me suffer. Oh, look, another box. And more boxes. No, I can't use my key with any of these doors. So let's go back to stacking crates. I suppose I have enough. The problem here is that I think I need to chuck some boxes into the bin too. Okay, but I'm not sure if I can make do with only one. You know, this game can be rather asshole-ish when it comes to climbing. Oh, I'll need another box. Turns out I could have done it with only one box here. Oh well. But that's goodbye to the steel mill here, and all of its stupid, tedious, boring, drawn-out puzzles. The view from the tower was nice, but I am not going to miss the rest of that place. Nowhere to go but forward. Oh wait, is this a secret?
I have like a ton of these things already. I still have 9 packs of batteries left. That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight.
Nice. No locked doors yet. I'm not going there. It's dangerous. Nope, not the key door. Not the key door either. There must be something in the office. This door? No. That's an odd pile of boxes. What do we have here? Major clients of the steel mill. Demands from the union. This seems important.
Intriguing.
Starberg Steel was one of the largest clients of my company. Mikhail Rosenthal was the original owner, but he later sold the majority of his company to Walter. Starberg Steel was doing so well, but then I'm not even really sure what happened. Undeclared work, low wages, hazardous working conditions. The metal workers' union strike was the last straw. Somehow Walter managed to bring down the entire company. Rosenthal knows this, and he wants to help me. It's time to do what I have planned.
Interesting.
What are they planning? Wait, is that an outhouse? Shh! I don't think it's seen me. But they are deadly and I'm not taking any chances. No batteries. I wonder what the tape recorder is running on. What are all of them running on, in fact? Unused plans. Why do they have so many unused plans? This wasn't locked. Are they irradiating milk? Are they trying to get it to absorb the spores? I don't see any locked doors here either. The mystery key is a disappointment. Oh, this is the only working phone in the entire game. Now dial first, then grab the receiver. So the missing boat number was... Does anyone remember? The last poster was in the previous level, I believe.
Who are you? What do you want, man?
I found your dock.
Yeah, boy. Is she okay, man? Where is she? Where?
I left the dock in the tunnels near the power plant, close to the steel factory. She could use some paint, though.
I missed her so much, man. Oh, my lovely duck. I'm coming to get you back home. Sadly, man, someone burned down my cottage, but you can come to my apartment for some delicious mushroom tea.
Sure. That sounds great.
Okay, it's a date. But there is another phone puzzle. Here is an old-timey switchboard. And here is a note with an overly complicated list of instructions for how to dial internally. 0007 outgoing line 00 incoming line. A switchboard connection alone is not enough, you have to dial. But what numbers? Well, there is a cable here connecting 8 to 36. Even if you're not sure what's incoming and what's outgoing, there are only two possible variants to dial here. So let's do it and see what that takes me.
You have one new message.
Kleinman? Kleinman, can you hear me? I'm not sure if you've gotten any of my letters. I'm trying to escape today. I don't let anyone use these phones, but I managed to distract them. Kleinman, are you there?
Intriguing.
I assume Kleinman didn't hear that one. I am done here. Wait, what's the door on the right I missed? Is that the one the key is for? Ah shit, it's gotta be the door I missed. TO1 is the way out, but there is one more thing to investigate. Turnips. This is recent. Oh shit. I should be safe here. What am I doing in such a dangerous place anyway? Oh, there is a document around here. So far so good. Oh, not another terrifying bear. Whoever lives here is away picking shrooms. But he is willing to talk to the media about the closure of Stahlberg Steel, The deterioration of conditions, the new owners, the union. Apparently there was some accident not covered by insurance, and he ends claiming that the bankruptcy was an inside job. I hope this man hasn't gone crazy with his turnips, and the killer outhouse.
I still have 9 packs of batteries left. Fascinating.
This is really recent. It's the current month. Okay, I'm safe. Ah, crap, there was a shorter way to the hut.
Alright, I'm out of Starbucks steel. Time to continue taking pictures.
Do I have to...
Someone should get that fixed.
Here we go again. This concludes Chapter 4. Next time, fresh water. I do hope I find some.